Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT The Game Season 3, Episode 6, Global Cruiserweight Classic Day 2. This will have the finale through the second round, the semifinals, and the finals will recrown the first ever NXT Global Cruiserweight Classic Champion for 2017. As you know how I like to do, we just go through quick stuff in the tournament, so let's get straight into the action here on NXT's Global Cruiserweight Classic Day 2. Yep, let's go. All right, a video runs down day 1 and promotes what we'll be seeing here in terms of the opening matches for day 2. Renee Young, welcome to day 2, night 2 of the NXT Global Cruiserweight Classic, where we'll have the last 8 superstars vying to become the first ever Global Cruiserweight Classic 2007 champion. Corey Graves, I can't wait, Renee. Tonight's tournament rounds will lead us to an all-out assault of impressive cruiserweight action and prove why NXT is head and shoulders above the rest. I agree, Corey, says Renee Young. Let's get straight into the tournament, night 2, and the action. We fade into an NXT video package. All right, and this is just a NXT promo package to advance the storyline. It actually got a 71 heat from day 1 with all the matches. All right. In a match that had some good action, but not in the much way of heat, Rich Swann defeats Ricochet in 13 minutes with a tornado spin kick. Rich Swann has advanced to the semifinals here in the NXT Classic Tournament. All right, the next match. There's some good action, but not in the much way of heat. Tyler Breeze defeats Brian Kendrick in 13 minutes with the beauty shot. The NXT Light Heavyweight Champion Tyler Breeze has also advanced to the semifinals, where he will be taking on Rich Swann. He'll be taking on Rich Swann. Sorry. All right, in the next match. And the match has some good action, but not in much way of heat. Johnny Gargano defeats La Sombra in 13 minutes with the Hertz Donut. Johnny Gargano has advanced to the NXT Global Cruiserweight Classic semifinal round, where he will take on the winner between Chad Gable and Kozlov, I believe. Yes, Kozlov, sorry. In a bout that featured great action and average heat, Chad Gable, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions American Alpha with Jason Jordan, defeats Alex Koblov in 13 minutes with the German suplex. Chad Gable has advanced to the semifinal round here of the NXT Global Cruiserweight Classic 2017 here in day 2, where he will take on where Chad Gable will take on Johnny Gargano. And also remember, we have Rich Swann taking on Tyler Breeze, the NXT Light Heavyweight Champion. The winner of those 2 matches will meet in the finals here tonight. All right. A video quickly recaps all that we've seen so far in day 2 and previews the 2 semifinal matches between Chad Gable and Johnny Gargano, as well as Rich Swann and Tyler Breeze. This video is going to be really short, guys, because as I've always said, tournaments go really quick, and it's just matches. It's not so much arc building. I feel bad when I only put out 5-minute videos, but we're going to keep going with it. No reason to stop now. All right, in a match that featured good action but not much defeat, Rich Swann upsets and defeats the NXT Light Heavyweight Champion Tyler Breeze in 13 minutes with the chicken fried driver. Rich Swann advances to the NXT Global Cruiserweight Classic Championship round, where he will face the winner of Chad Gable, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions American Alpha, or Johnny Gargano. And in a bout that featured great action and average heat, Johnny Gargano upsets Chad Gable, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions American Alpha, in 13 minutes with the Hertz Donut. So we have set up Johnny Gargano versus Rich Swann in the finals of the NXT Global Cruiserweight Classic here in NXT this season. After the match is over, Johnny Gargano is celebrating. Chad Gable walks over and offers his hand as a sign of respect, and the 2 competitors shake hands. American Alpha's leader, Chad Gable, shaking hands with Johnny Gargano here. We now see a camera backstage as NXT talents such as Kalisto and Sin Cara, Neville, Hideo Itami, and NXT champion Sami Zayn are all shown sitting down in the backstage area awaiting the big screen television's viewing of the main event between Rich Swann and Johnny Gargano. So I'm basically just trying to put an emphasis on the importance of this by showing a lot of the superstars watching this match. An exhausted Johnny Gargano walks up to William Regal, who's standing in the back with Rich Swann. William Regal, guys, your match will start in just a few minutes. Apparently Tommaso Ciampa was with Gargano in this segment. That's when I forgot I have him as his manager. William Regal. Guys, your match will start in just a few moments, but first, I'd like to congratulate you both on an excellent pair of days. The fans can be heard chanting, you deserve it. William Regal. I just wanted to add that the winner of this will not only become the first ever 2017 Global Cruiserweight Classic winner, but will become the #1 contender to face Tyler Breeze at the next NXT TakeOver event for the NXT Light Heavyweight Champion. So good luck. William Regal shakes both Rich Swann and Johnny Gargano's hands, and the camera focuses on the duo who'll be facing off momentarily. All right. A video now recaps the semifinals and hypes what is what it is to be in the main event of the tournament tonight. The finals, which will feature Rich Swann and Johnny Gargano, both of whom make unlikely runs to the tournament. A list of all the names who've competed: Amazing Red, Brian Kendrick, Bushi, Chad Gable, Johnny Gargano, Kalisto, Kenny Omega, Kozlov, Kota Ibushi, Lasamba, Ricochet, Rich Swann, Sin Cara, Ty Dillinger, Tyler Breeze, and Xavier Woods are shown, putting emphasis on just how far we've came. Ouch. A 44 rating. And the match has some good action, but not much whip heat. Johnny Gargano defeats Rich Swann in 13 minutes by pinfall with Hurt Donut. Johnny Gargano wins the NXT Global Cruiserweight Classic Championship. Rich Swann and Johnny Gargano did not click, and it made for an awkward bout. It certainly did make for an awkward bout. At 44, oof, absolutely brutal. But that's okay. This was more about getting Gargano and Rich Swann booked in momentum purposes for this year. But Jesus, that was an awful rating. After the match, confetti and streamers come down from the ceiling as William Regal has entered the ring and is handing Johnny Gargano and close the Cruiserweight trophy, which Gargano then raises. Rich Swann, looking on, quickly taps Gargano on the shoulder, saying, "Good job," before rolling out of the ring, and we fade out on Gargano's face. So we've ended the tournament here, guys, with Johnny Gargano winning. The rating shows me that they're definitely over. It's just that match did not work. Anyways, thanks for watching the NXT Season 3, Episode 6, Day 2 Global Cruiserweight Classic Series. We'll have one next year, and tomorrow we'll get back to the NXT television shows. Thanks for watching.